You are once again welcome to accountancy class, grade 12. So we are discussing the final part for issue of accounting shares. Okay, the accounting for share capital, chapter 1. So discussed the one of the NCERT problem, last one. So question number 24, page number 71. Okay, let's see the problem. Okay, now take with your NCERT book, page number 71, question number 24. Okay. See, Amisha Limited invited applications for 40,000 shares of 100 each at a premium of 20 per share. So in this problem, you should be very careful to notice that it is issued at premium. So likewise, you can observe the sums. Okay. So amount payable on application. So already written here. Now application 40, now allotment 40. So including premium 20 rupees, isn't it? So on first call 25 rupees. And second and final call 50 rupees. So total comes to 120. How? So nominal face value 100 plus 20. Okay. So our face value of the share is 100 rupees. Okay. So that's what the structure of the our issue of the shares. Inventory application 40,000 shares. Okay. So now go for the second paragraph. Applications were received for 50,000 shares. So we invited 40,000. So how many shares received? So 50,000. So naturally it's coming under pro rata basis. That is excess application received. Isn't it? Then, so applications were received for 50,000 shares and allotment was made on pro rata basis. So this is the problem coming under pro rata basis. The excess money on application was adjusted against the sums due on allotment. So what is the calculation here? So excess application are going to adjust an allotment. Whenever allotment due, that excess application money we are going to adjust it. That you know very well. Okay. Then coming for the third paragraph. So Rohit, to whom 600 shares were allotted, failed to pay the allotment money and his shares were forfeited after allotment. So here one of the person Rohit was allotted for 600 shares, failed to pay allotment money and his shares were forfeited immediately once the allotment default. Okay. So we are going to pass a journal forfeiture journal entry when after the share allotment money received, immediately going to forfeit this. Okay. Then Ashmita, who applied for 1,000 shares, failed to pay the 2 calls and the shares were forfeited after the second call. So here the 2 person, one is the Rohit to whom 600 shares were allotted. So we have to analyze this line. So here allotment shares is 600. So we are going to calculate what? How many shares applied by the Rohit. Okay, that is the working notes we want to discuss. Then Ashmita, they given who applied for 1,000 shares. So as per Ashmita's concern, we are going to calculate how many shares allotted to Ashmita. That's what either way we are going to calculate. According to Rohit's point of view, we want to know how many shares he exactly applied. Then Ashmita's point of view, we want to know how many shares allotted. These are the calculations we are going to discuss now. Okay. Then thereafter finally, after Ashmita who applied for 1,000 shares, failed to pay the 2 calls and the shares were forfeited after the second call. Okay. So once after second call, we are going to forfeit of the Ashmita. So of these shares forfeited, 1,200 shares were sold to Kapil. So here they said 1,200 shares sold to Kapil for 85 per share as fully paid. Here we want to know they given 1,200 shares going to reissue. But here we want to know exactly how many shares forfeited. Okay. So not given directly. That's what we are going to calculate. Okay. Then the whole of Rohit's are being included. So whatever shares forfeited, that is the inclusion of the Rohit share. So what the earlier forfeited is 600 shares. Okay, that's what they mentioned here. So record necessary journal entries. Okay. So they asked for the forfeiture account also. Okay, according to our information they are given. So now we are going to start. The first so always I said first we have to write the synopsis. That is the easiest way you can do the work. Okay. So accordingly, inventory application 40,000, received application 50,000. Now going to start how? So first one, as you know very well, bank account data, bank account data. Okay. How many shares? 50,000 shares into application received 40 rupees. Okay, so 40. So totally money received for regarding share application, how much? 20 lakhs. Okay, so comma is very important. Should be very careful to write how many zeros you have to write. That is very, very important. Sometimes what will happen? You just mention 2 lakhs. So automatically later on the problem becomes confused. That's why the comma always very, very important to place the amount. Okay. So bank account data to equity share application. Okay, account for 20 lakhs. That's what the first generative done it. So narration, being 50,000 shares of application money received for rupees 40 per share. Okay, so narration was. So first entry very clear. Now, how much money you are going to transfer equity share capital? How much you are going to adjust it for excess application for share allotment? Okay. So now going for the second entry. So we are going to make it debit side, isn't it? So equity share application account data how much? 20 lakhs. Okay, to equity share capital account how much? So for that you want to mention in the bracket. So 40,000 only you are going to consider, isn't it? So 40,000 only you are going to consider. That's what they actually invited to the public. Okay, so 40,000 into 40 rupees as application. So how much are going to transfer to share capital account? So 40,000 into 40 is coming under 16 lakhs. Okay. So now balance money to equity share allotment account. How much? So that's what balance money are going to adjust it. Understood? How the entry are going to pass. Now the narration being for share application, the excess share application money adjusted towards allotment. Okay, that's what our second entry. Now what is the third entry? Now what is the share allotment due? As you know very well, our some discussion. Here share issued at premium. Okay, so that's what now we are going to discuss allotment part. So how we are going to do? So equity share allotment account data are how much? As you know, 40,000 into 40 rupees. Okay, so naturally coming how much? Say 40,000 into 40 coming under 16 lakhs. Okay, so under that 20 rupees only are going to transfer equity share capital because it is issued at premium 20 rupees. Okay, so to equity share capital account how much? 40,000 into 20, so 8 lakhs. Okay, to securities premium reserve account. So always you want to do explanation like this: 40,000 into 20. So how much? 8 lakhs. So this is what our share allotment due, isn't it? So being equity share allotment allotment due. So that's what our 3 entries we can easily, nicely pass it without any confusion. So you should be very careful here only because they issued a premium. So here you can't segregate whatever allotment. Equity share capital how much 8 lakhs, then equity security premium reserve 8 lakhs. So now going for the fourth entry, that is for the bank one. See here what they said, Rohit to whom 600 shares were allotted failed to pay the allotment money. So that is very, very important here. Only the 600 shares are allotted, failed to pay allotment money, and these shares are forfeited after allotment. So here what are going to do? So they given only the how many shares allotted. So here you want to find, because of default of share allotment, you want to find how many shares actually applied by Rohit. Okay, that's what the calculation are going to discuss. So anyway, the fourth entry I am going to add here. So third entry, so this is my fourth entry. So I cleaned it, this one, first one. So what is the fourth entry? You know very well, isn't it? So bank account data. So bank account data to so amount are removed. That's what our continuation. So what is the fourth one? So fourth entry, bank account data, we don't know now. So anyway I put it working note number 1. Okay. 2, equity share allotment account. Okay, not application. So very simple one. Na? So we're going to credit now. Understood? So equity share allotment account. Allotment account. So that's what we're going to discuss now as working out number 1 here. Okay. So what is the heading? That's what we're going to discuss now, isn't it? So here Rohit. So 600 shares allotted. Okay, as a Rohit, how many shares allotted? As a Rohit, allotted shares. How much? 600. So we are going to calculate now how many shares applied. Okay. So what is the formula for applied shares? Okay. So applied shares by Rohit. As you know, what's the formula? Total application under pro rata category, isn't it? Total share application for pro rata category. See, total application for pro rata category divided by total allotment, total application shares. Forget bracket. Total shares of application. Total shares applied for pro rata category divided by total shares allotted, total shares allotted for pro rata category, okay, into number of shares allotted, number of shares allotted. Okay, so now we have to substitute, as you know very well. So what is our total shares applied to pro rata category? 50,000. Okay, so 50,000 divided by total shares allotted only 40,000. Okay, 40,000 into how many shares allotted? 600, isn't it? So 600. So now we are going to simplification. So here 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. So I simplify 4 here. So 1 4s are 4. So balance 20. So 5 4s are 20, 0. So 5 into 150, how many shares? Now become 150 shares applied. Okay. So that is our first calculation. Now the Rohit actually how many shares applied? 150 shares. Okay. So allotted only 600 shares now. Now according to the calculation, how we are going to calculate? So application received. Application received by Rohit. How many shares? 750 into 40. Okay. So 0, 0, 5 4s are 20, 2, 7 4s are 28. Total how many shares? 30,000. He given money to the company. Amisha Limited. Okay. So application received by Rohit. How many amount? Total coming under 30,000. How? 750 into 4. It actually due for what? Application money. Application money. Money due for allotment. So less we are going to make it, isn't it? Application money due for allotment. How much? Only 600 into 40. So 600 into 40, only you have to account it for the application regarding Rohit. So coming to 600 into 40 become 24,000. So the excess 6,000. Okay, the excess 6,000 are going to adjust for what? Allotment. So that's what is the 6,000 excess application money. We can write like this. The excess application money adjusted on allotment. Adjusted on allotment. Okay, now this is the money we are going to adjust on allotment. So now the allotment money for Rohit how much actually? So allotment money due by Rohit. Allotment money due by Rohit now how much? 600 into 40. Okay, 600 only allotted. You are supposed to receive how much? You have to get 600 into 40. So around 24,000. 24,000. Okay, now we are going to adjust excess share application money, this money, isn't it? So less share application money, excess share application money adjusted for allotment. How much? This 6,000. Okay. So he is supposed to due how much? Only 18,000. Okay. This due. So only the 18,000 so due share allotment due. So the Rohit unable to pay that share allotment money. Okay. So now you want to know exactly now how much of the share allotment received. So share allotment money, how much received now. Okay, now we're going to verify that. Okay, so here I will clean it. Okay, so this is understood now. So here going to calculate first how many shares exactly applied by the Rohit. So then only you know this calculation. Now after the continuation of this working now. Okay, so what is that? So now share allotment due. Total share allotment due. How much? This 16 lakhs. Okay, this 16 lakhs. So 16 lakhs. Okay, now less excess share application adjusted towards share allotment. How much? This 4,000. Understood now? So very, very important one. So this 4,000. So the suppose I receive how much? How much we are going to receive? Only so only 12 lakhs, isn't it? So only 16 lakhs. So this 4 lakhs are going to adjust and receive only 12 lakhs. But 12 lakhs. But the allotment due by Rohit unable to receive. So less share allotment. Share allotment. Okay, share allotment due by share allotment due by Rohit. How much? It is 18,000. Okay, how much I supposed to receive? So 11 lakhs 90. So 11 lakhs 82,000. Understood? 11 lakhs 82,000. So that is the share allotment money received. So allotment money received. This is the amount. Now understood this 18,000. We get the calculation from this one. Okay, now we can do it for the working out here. So bank account data, weekly share allotment account, how much? 11 lakh 82,000. Now understood? 11 lakh 82,000. So 11 lakh 82,000. That's what the, it's very, very, very important. So narration being share allotment. Share allotment. Money received. Okay. So that's what our fourth journal entry. Fourth one. Now move for the fifth one. See here, just to see the question, what they said. Rohit to whom 600 shares were allotted, failed to pay the allotment money. Okay. That's what the effort we given. And his shares were forfeited after allotment. So now we are going to do the allotment entry. Okay. That's what should be very careful here. Okay. Here future entry for whom? Rohit. Okay. So that's what it is. I can write clearly. Here future entry for Rohit. So I put the title like this. Okay. So entry number 5. Okay. So now what is the entry number 5 we are going to discuss now. Okay. So now the entry number 5 we are going to forfeit the whom? Rohit. How many shares? 600 shares. Shares I know. Equity share capital account. So here should be very careful. What we discussed already. This is the problem. Shares issued at premium. So we are going to discuss whether premium has been received or not received. So here Rohit, even the allotment itself, it's a default. So here premium has not been received. Accordingly, we are going to use the effect of the future. So we want to show separately for the premium also. So for that 600 into, you have to put what? 40 plus only 20 only. 40 plus 20. You have to do security premium separately. So what is the called up? Understood now? 40 is application plus this is the allotment 20 rupees. So this is only the 60 rupees only. We are going to do the entries. Correct? That is very, very important. So only 600 shares into 40 is the application, 20 is the called up. So up to the called up one you are going to consider. Here premium has not been received by the company through Rohit. So Rohit here, share allotment itself is a default. Okay, that's what should be very careful here. So this is a future entry coming under share security premium has not been received. Okay, I will put the heading securities premium has not been received. So that is the heading title. It's very important one. Then only you can able to understand very clearly how to bifurcate. So whenever security premium received, how you have to do the effect. Security premium has been not received. At that point you have to keep in your mind. Whenever for future entry after the allotment. Okay. So now 600 into coming under 60 rupees. So how much debit side? 36,000. Okay. So now you understood how you have to make the effect. So you can share capital account 36,000. Okay, 36,000. Okay, thereafter you have to write security premium. So 36,000. Okay, securities premium reserve account. That you have to write. How much? Same 600 into 20 rupees. Correct? 20 is the premium. Understood? Including premium. So 600 into 20, how much? 12,000. That's what our debit part over. Now see very carefully. What is the credit card? So as you know, they are the default about equity share allotment. First you have to write to equity share allotment account. How much? As you know very well, this is the 18,000 rupees. So not paid by the Rogi. So that is the money. They are the default about share allotment. So I have to mention that 18,000. Okay. Then how much money taken by the company because of the shares forfeited? Okay. So very simple one. So what is the entry here? To forfeited shares. Forfeited shares account. So you know very well how much they paid. It's 30,000. Isn't it? So that is the money taken by the company because of the default of share allotment due by the Rohit. Okay, now understood. So even you can write in the bracket 750 into 40. So for easy understanding, you clearly understood. So how much? 30,000. Now check it our debit part and credit part. See 48,000 debit, credit part 48,000. Accordingly, I want to verify whether the both side debit and credit tally. Okay, now understood journal entry for the forfeiture of the Rogi. So because of security premium has not been received, you want to show separately. Equity share capital separately and security premium reserve separately. Okay. Then equity share allotment account 18,000 taken from our working note. This is the money not paid by the Rogi. That's what due for the Rogi 18,000 credit side. To how much money taken by the company? You have to write like forfeited shares account 30,000. Company took the money. Okay. So naturally both sides 48,000 tally. On narration being 600 shares of Rogi forfeited. Okay, so this is the entry you are going to pass. So now understood here, you should know very well. So after the share allotment, immediately you are going to forfeit Rogi's 600 shares. That you should know where you want to write the future entry. Okay, now we see for the first call and second call. Okay, now let's see further. So now we are going for the after the share allotment future of Mr. Rogi. So default of Rogi. Correct. Now go for the next journal entry for what? Sir Pascal due. So what is the entry for that? See equity share Pascal account data to equity share capital account. So here now how much the exact amount due regarding share Pascal. So how we are going to calculate? As you know 40,000 shares only are going to do expect from the amount. for the first call 24 rupees. But what happened? The row gets 600 shares, it is forfeited. So you can't expect the entire 40,000. So how we are going to do? So as a 40,000, you can't expect the 600. So minus 600. So only the 39,400 into 25. Only the money we can expect. Understood now? As of now. So first call due. How much? The amount is coming under around 9,85,000. We want to multiply this. 39,400. So 9,85,000. How simply? 625. So when you minus that, you will get 9,85,000. That is the amount we can expect. Okay, so that is the amount. Understood now? Only 39,400 shares we can get it. Correct? Because 600 we forfeited already by Rogi. Correct? The Rogi top 600 shares forfeited. That's why we can't consider entire 40,000 into 25. That's why we are going to consider 40,000 shares minus 600. Only 39,400 into 25. You get 9,85,000. That's what our equity share capital first call. So being equity share first call due. Okay. Now the next entry. So what is 7th entry? So how much money are going to receive now? So bank account data. Bank account data to equity share first call account. So now here, see the instruction. Now take your insert book. So what they mentioned here, see Ashmita who applied for 1,000 shares failed to pay the 2 calls. So naturally, the first and second and final call, Ashmita failed to pay. But what happened? They given information only how much Ashmita applied. So for that, we are going to calculate how many shares allotted to Ashmita. Correct. So now, working out number 2. Okay. So then only you know this amount. Correct. So Ashmita, applied shares of Ashmita, applied shares by Ashmita. How many shares? 1,000 shares. Correct. So 1,000 shares. So now we want to know allotted shares. So allotted shares. You know already the formula what we discussed earlier. Applied shares. Same manner here. Here what happened? Your numerator, denominator only the you can change it. Here what you are writing here? Total share allotment. Total share allotment as per pro rata basis. Correct. Total share allotted. Right like this. Total share allotted. Total share allotted as per pro rata category divided by total share applied as per pro rata category into number of shares applied. Okay. So number of shares applied. So now we are going to substitute this. Total shares allotted you know very well. Only 40,000, isn't it? So 40,000. But how many applied? 50,000. So 50,000. How many applied? Ashmita 1,000. So for simplification, how much money you will get it? So 1240, 2 5s are 10. Isn't it? So total how many shares? 4 into 200. How many shares they allotted? Only 800 shares. So this is the shares defaulted. So how much money first call due? So as we know 9,85,000. See, first call due. Share first call due is equal to how much? 9,85,000. 9,85,000. But 800 shares first call not paid by the Asmita. Okay. So less equity share first call due by Asmita. Due by Asmita. How much? 800 into 25. So 20,000 we can't expect, isn't it? 20,000. So we received only 9,65,000 only we can get share first call money received. Share first call money received. Have you understood? So that's what here we can also simply write what? Now 39,400 even minus 600. So we will get what? 38. The net effect is 38,200, isn't it? 39,400, 38,800. Correct. Into 25. So that's what we can get it. So what is the amount we got it here? 9,65,000. 39,400 minus 800. Sorry, minus 800. So how much it will come? 38,600, isn't it? 39,400 reduce 800. So 0, 0, 14 minus 8, 6. So 38,600. Okay. So we will get it how much? Only 39,65,000. That is the amount only we can get it because Asmita allotted shares for 800 shares. So not in paid. That's why you get only how much? 9,65,000. 9,65,000 for this one. To being share equity share first call money received. Okay, now understood. For that you are going to calculate for this information. So here Asmita they given only how many shares applied. So you are calculated through this help of this formula 800 shares. After that once you work out 800 shares. Once you work out for that, you will get it. This is the amount only received by through share first call. Okay, now go for the 8th entry, equity share. What one? This one. Second and final call, isn't it? So equity share, second and final call account return. Okay, now we are going to calculate. Now same manner. Only the again you will expect same first. Only you have to calculate only this only now. So later on we will going to deduct this one. So how much? 39,400 into 15. Only we are going to expect. That is the due money only are going to do the amount. Okay. So how much is that? So you can expect 39,400 into 15. How much? 5,91,000. Okay. 2 equity share capital. Okay. So 5,91,000 only we can expect through equity share second and final call. So narration being equity share second and final call due. Okay, now understood. Then how much money are going to receive? So bank account data to equity share second and final call account. How much? So that's what we can do working out number 3. Same manner. How I can mention here. Okay, this I will clean it. Okay, so how you are going to calculate equity share second and final call. So working out number 3. So equity share second and the final, how much? 5,91,000. Okay, but we received only how much? Less equity share second and final call off by whom? Ashmita. Final call due by Ashmita. Second and final call money due by Ashmita. How much? Same. 800 into 15. Okay, that's what the amount you are going to deduct. So how much you will get it? So you will do 800 into 15. So 0, 0, 8 5s are 5 8s are 40, 4, so 12,000, isn't it? So 12,000 are going to reduce. So how much you will get? 5,79,000, isn't it? So 11 minus 2, 9. Okay, 817. 5,79,000 only are going to receive. Okay. So 5,79,000 only are going to receive. So equity share second and final call money received. How much? Only 5,79,000. That's what I am going to write it here. 5,79,000. So always better you can make it working notes wherever necessary. Accordingly, you can do the work easily. So being equity share second and final call money received. Okay, now understood for this session. So after the first call, how much money received? After second call due, how much money received through second and final call. Okay, now let's see. See next line they given what? Ashmita. See after that we are going to discuss how the Ashmita shares going to perpetuate. Okay, now let's see the continuation of this, our 10th entry for the perpetuation of Ashmita. Okay, now let's see the perpetuation entry of Ashmita. So that's why I am put heading perpetuation entry for Ashmita. So very important here. How many shares? Not 1000 shares. That is only the applied. So we are consider here going to consider how many shares? Only 800 shares. So perpetuation entry for Ashmita 800 shares. Okay, that is very important. Okay, so how we are going to do the journal entry here for perpetuation. See here, it's very interesting. The premium has been received. So Ashmita is default to only the first call and second call. So naturally here we consider that premium has been received. So here we need not mention about security premium separately. Okay, never consider here for the entry for future. So how we are going to do? So listen carefully here. Equity share capital upon data. Okay. So what is the heading? Here premium has been received. So, once received, we never considered for to put separately for security premium reserve. So, only you take consideration for up to called up. So, you know how many shares now going to forfeit 800 into what is the called up money? So, 40 rupees applied, yes. Allotment also 20 rupees. Yeah, we are called up. Even first call also called up. Second and final call also called up. So after that only, now only are going to forfeit Ashmita's share. So what is our called up money? 40 plus 20 plus our first call 25, our second call 15. Totally how much? Coming under 800 into 100 rupees. Okay, so here need not consider security premium because premium has been received. So default only here, first and second call, not here. If you default for here only, you consider for, you have to give the breakup entry. Share capital separately, you have to write security premium. That's what we discussed in Rogi. In the case of Rogi, we discussed it. So as Ashmita's case, no question of entering or security premium reserve account here. Okay, that is so as it is. So up to 100 rupees only. So what is the amount here? 80,000. Okay. 2. See, is a default of share first call and share second call. As you know very well. 2. Equity share first call account. How much? You know very well. 800 into 25. Simply you can do 800 into 25. Very easily you can write. How much? 825, 20,000. So that is the money not paid by the Ashmita. Thereafter, 2 equity share, second and final call account. How much? 800 into 15. So how much you are going to mention is the check. Okay, 800 into 15, around 12,000. Okay. So now, how much money I paid by Ashmita? 40 rupees you paid, 20 rupees only for the share allotment. 40 plus 60 only you paid. Simply. Okay. So 2 forfeited shares account. How much? Been able to pay only 800 into 60. So how much? 860, nothing but 48,000. Okay, this is the money forfeited by the company. Now check it total 80,000 here. So 48, 50, 60. So credit side is also 80,000. Debit side is also 80,000. Should be very careful to verify whether our both side equally tallied, debit and credit. You understood now for this forfeiture entry, especially for security premium has been received. So once received, how are entered very clearly mentioned here. So when you write like this, you can do work very easily. For the narration being forfeiture of 800 shares of in forfeiture of 800 shares by Ashmita forfeited. Or you can write like this, being 800 shares of Ashmita forfeited. I can write it very clearly. Being 800 shares of Ashmita now forfeited. Okay, now understood how the forfeiture entry for Ashmita after called everything. So you should be very careful when the forfeiture is entry going on. So earlier after the allotment, now after the second and final call. That's why you should be very careful how you are going to enter the forfeiture entry. Now going for the 11th one. What is that? See how take your initiative book. So what they mentioned very clearly here. So after that, share forfeited, 1,200 shares were sold to Kapil for how much? 85 per share. So now the reissue. Going for the reissue. So this is heading I put reissue. Okay. Reissue to whom? You have to mention the name. Kapil. Kapil. How many shares? For 1,200 shares. What is the entry? Very well. Bank account. Bank account data. Okay, so bank account data. How much? 1,200 into 85. Okay. How much the value will come? It's coming under around 1,02,000, isn't it? So 1,02,000. Then discount 15 rupees because they issued less than the nominal face value. Okay, so that's what you have to debit forfeited shares account. It is how much? 1,200 into 15. So coming under 18,000. Isn't it? It is 18,000. To equity share capital of 1,20,000. Okay, so 1,20,000. So now understood? So it's a debit card. So it works like this. Okay. Now, it's very important. After the reissue, should be very careful whether the actually what is the total shares forfeited for Rohit. Okay, 800 shares. Rohit 600 shares. Rohit 600 shares. Rohit 600 shares. Then Ashmita 800 shares. Okay, so 1,400 is the total share forfeited. But what they said, only 1,200 shares only reissued. So that's why that line should be very careful. See, they written what? 1,200 shares were sold to Kapil for 85 per share as fully paid. The whole of Rohit shall be included. So, as a reissue, see here, I mentioned here, as a Rohit reissue, here reissue. Okay, entire Rohit reissued. So, but out of Ashmita 800 shares, so here only 1,200 shares only reissued, isn't it? But different, so only the 600 shares only reissued whenever for Ashmita is concerned. So in a Rohit, the entire 600 shares reissued, entirely 600, but as Ashmita, 800 shares forfeited, even though 800 shares forfeited, only 600 shares reissued. So then, now only how we are going to calculate. Now you understood here how to calculate the balance money transfer to capital reserve. That's what the discussion here very, very important. So as you know very well, as a Rohit, so what is the money forfeited already when you see the previous entry, for future entry, you get it, how much? 30,000, isn't it? So 30,000. This is for future amount. But if the entire 800, we can consider this 48,000. See, how many shares forfeited? This 48,000. Okay, but only the 600 shares only going to forfeit. So, how much money we are going to add here? For that, we are going to calculate what? The gain on reissue of Ashmita. Okay, so what is the formula we are going to apply? Okay, so that's what the formula is, very, very, very important. So what is the formula we are going to apply? Okay. So what is the formula? So total amount forfeited, see, total amount forfeited, okay, into number of shares reissued, so divided by number of shares forfeited, number of shares forfeited into number of shares reissued. Okay, so now we are going to calculate what is the total amount forfeited. Total amount forfeited is what? 48,000, isn't it? That's what very, very important. Total amount forfeited 48,000 divided by number of shares forfeited 800 shares. But how many shares reissued? Only 600 in the case of Asmita. Now for that you can calculate the amount how much. See, year 20, year 20, 6, 8 or 8, 6 or 48, isn't it? So that's 40, 6, 8 or 48. So totally 36,000. That is the amount we get it. How much money? So 236,000. Only we consider gain. For 600 shares are reissued, Asmita gain only, according to through Asmita, company gain only 36,000. So now add that 36,000 here. So now total how much? 66,000. Okay. So from the 66,000, when you minus 18,000, that is the difference money. You are going to transfer in where? Capital reserve account. So what is the entry for that? 12th entry. So 12th entry, share forfeited account data. How much? This 66,000 minus this 18,000. So how much it will come? Come around. Answer is what? 66 minus 18, you get 48,000 to capital reserve account. Okay. So here the very important thing, here only should be very careful how to do the calculation. As regarding the Rohit 600 shares, because of entries are issued through Rohit shares, company gained 30,000. But here they not reissued entire 800, so they reissued only 600. See, because of that only 600, they are going to calculate the gain on reissue of Asmita only 36,000, not 48,000. Understood? That's why I want to mention the 36,000. Now total comes to 66,000 minus 18,000. Difference only how much transferred to capital reserve account? Only 48,000. Understood? So this calculation is very, very important for that. This is the formula, very, very important. Total amount forfeited divided by number of shares forfeited into number of shares reissued. Whenever gain on reissue of Asmita. Okay, that's what the very, very important calculation. For that only you can get this amount 48,000. Capital reserve. Transferred from share forfeited account data to capital reserve account. So narration being excess amount transferred to capital reserve. Okay, that's what this discussion. Okay, now we are going to do. They ask how you will get the for future account. Okay, balance. So that's what the next information. I will do it here. Okay, now we are going to do for future account. So for future. I should know very well. So what is the first transaction? 30,000 we got it. Correct. That's what by equity share capital according to this amount. So by equity share capital 30,000. Same manner here, this equity share. By equity share capital how much? 48,000. So by equity share capital. So this is by Rohit, this is by Ashmita. How much? 48,000. Understood? Then this entry are going to do for future shares. How much? 18,000. So two equity share capital. 2 equity share capital. How much? 18,000. Then this one. So 2 equity share capital 18,000. Then this one. Correct. Capital reserve. 2 capital reserve account. How much? 48,000. So now we are going to find out what is the balance money available in perpetual account. So here once totally 78,000. So here 78,000. As you know, out balancing 0, 0, 0, 8 plus 8, 16. Okay. So naturally here how much money will come? So 2. So plus 1, 18. 4 plus 1, 5. Okay, 5 plus 1, 6. So how much? 12,000. Okay, so 8 plus 8, 16, 18, 1, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 2 balance carried down. So this is the money available for future account. Okay. Now understood for the future account how to do. So balance money available for future account 12,000. Why? Because only the 600 shares only reissued. Balance 200 shares still you are keeping future account. This is the money only you are transferred to capital reserve account. After utilization, after reissue. This 200 shares is not a reissue. That's why I keep in future account. That is the idea here. Future account balance 12,000, nothing but the non-reissue of balance 200 shares. Okay. So now you understood about this exercise, done it more than 12 journal entries with wherever the working notes calculation. So I hope that you understood very clearly now accounting for share capital cost more than 1.5 times for different discussion from the our theory part to up to the each and every stage. How we are going to do pro rata basis, then category wise, then how we are to do in a perpetual, then how we are to do reissue, then how we are going to transfer capital reserve. So partly reissue, how we done it. That's what the formula here. So these are the points you have to keep in your mind. So you have to do any one problem. It is the combination of all as a pro rata basis, then for future reissue capital reserve. Can able to do very well and never do for the exercise strongly. So for that you want to watch this video whenever the sums work out several times. You can able to do alone. So maximum you have to finish 10 minutes or at least 12 minutes. Okay, that's what. So whenever working was necessary, the presentation very important, the editing, that's what. Everything is very, very important. Accordingly you have to work out. So I hope that you have thoroughly understood about our accounting for share capital. So hereafter, once you are strong in accounting for share capital, or next session or next chapter, issue of debenture is very, very easy. It's very interesting. Once you are detailedly understood in accounting for share capital. Okay. So I hope that you understood very well. Okay. So thank you very much. We'll meet on next session for the new chapter, issue of debenture. Okay. Thank you.